Remember that you cannot read hearts. You do not know the motives which prompted the actions that to you look wrong. There are many who have not received a right education. Their characters are warped. They are hard and gnarled, and seem to be crooked in every way. But the grace of Christ can transform them. Never cast them aside, never drive them to discouragement or despair by saying, "You have disappointed me, and I will not try to help you." A few words spoken hastily under provocation, just what we think they deserve, may cut the cords of influence that should have bound their hearts to ours. Until the judgment, you will never know the influence of a kind, considerate course toward the inconsistent, the unreasonable, the unworthy. When we meet with ingratitude and betrayal of sacred trusts, we are roused to show our contempt or indignation. This the guilty expect, and they're prepared for it. But kind forbearance takes them by surprise and often awakens their better impulses and arouses a longing for a nobler life. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. There's a lot of times where we might be so quick to judge other people. And we might think that, oh, they don't live up to my standard of righteousness. But the thing is, we don't know where they came from. We don't know what kind of family they came from, what kind of upbringing they had, what kind of parents they were dealing with. We don't know their socioeconomic status or the environment that they were living. All of these things contribute to the character of a person, and we have no idea how hard people may have had it or why they are acting a certain way. And it's much better to err on the side of mercy rather than on the side of justice, because you don't know what kind of effect a harsh word from you might do to them and how it might destroy your witness to bring them closer to Christ. When in doubt, it's always best to assume the best about the other person and always give them grace, because that's what we would want if we ever messed up. I remember one time when I was in church and I was a freshman in college and I wasn't even converted at the time. There was this one woman who came up to me, and I happened to be wearing a hoodie to church that day, and she was like, "Brian, you're wearing that to church?" And wow, that really made an impression on me. That's something that I will never forget, how judgmental that lady was to me, and I wasn't even a sincere Christian at that time. I wasn't even converted. And to this day, I still remember that because it was just such a vivid memory that just stuck in my mind. Always think twice about the impact your words might have, and try to be merciful and try to give grace. I hope this was a blessing to you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.